What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're on day 3 of pushing this boss right here. Now, this is going to start getting a little sketchy, and I think we're going to have to do a couple changes here as well. I think what we need to do is run people a little bit more offensive. Doing things like Balanced Strike at this point are going to be needed. I don't know if we need any type of defensive stats at all, and I don't know if we need Control Immunity. I think if we just go full out offensive on some of these characters, I think we'll end up being in a good spot. Actually, crit damage we shouldn't need. I go with precision and then maybe some... You know, it might be safe sticking with the damage reduction there. Everybody else, though, we're going to continue to run tanky, and we're going to see how far we can get. But first, once again, I want to see how far up the rankings we can make it here. We're going to just start smashing into a bunch of these teams. You can see right here, we're going to start coming across losses, even though teams are half our power. Oh, I'm an idiot. I literally just changed these. Why would I do that? If I need to, oh man, doing multiple different game modes at the same time, guys, not recommended, because you're gonna F some stuff up here. So yeah, I think that's good. You definitely don't want Balanced Strike for PvP. That is a message for disaster. So we can see how high up the rankings we can get here. The jumps are much smaller now, and it does look like most of the top rankings are real people as well, but everything's still about 4 to 5 billion, which is not an issue. And again, so long as my Doom Terror Vulcan doesn't have a glass cannon build, you can probably get some wins here. So I do want to try to refresh. I want to keep going up. We're ranked 77 right now. I want to try, oh my gosh, there's like SS tier Asmodeels and stuff. I imagine everybody's running like a Betty style team here. I kind of like this one. Yep. So we're gonna have to pick and choose who we're going up against. I definitely don't want to go up against a Betty, but it's gonna be every team with a Betty. It's just gonna be impossible to dodge it, right? Everybody's gonna have a Betty here. Oh my gosh, the team's got even more powerful. Wait a minute. How are you ranked 46? I'm scared now. I'm scared. We're just gonna have to out RNG them, I think, with our Betty. That's literally what it's gonna come down to. Oh, 11, 14. Oh my gosh, yeah, these I think I found my place is in like the top 40, so that's pretty crazy here. We'll try one more hit. You know what, let's go up against some S tiers. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. So yeah, top 40. You know what, I will take it. That's neither here nor there, because I really care about the boss battle. So let's switch this back over. Might have got a little bit higher if I didn't mess up those first couple attempts, but I do think Balanced Strike is going to be needed for the little bit of extra damage. Let's get in here. Let's see what we can do. And again, just beating them is the ultimate goal, but of course, if we want to get high on the leaderboard, we're going to have to really pack a punch with our damage. And as we've seen yesterday, these enemies are getting extremely tanky. I wonder if I need to go to something more like a Demon Bell energy feed type setup or something. Granted, that doesn't necessarily... Oh my gosh. Did that healing curse actually take us out finally? I think it did. I think it did. Granted, we still have a way to win with our Yormtum. Our Yormtum is plenty strong. I think we can do it. But yeah, maybe some... Man, that curse mark. That curse mark is actually finally playing a role here. My goodness, the amount of damage being output. Yeah, no, I kind of take it back. I don't think Yormtum's strong enough. He barely made a dent. Holy cow. That was really, really bad. And so things like damage reduction, all damage reduction, that's not going to do anything for us either. Because I'm pretty sure Amun-Ra's mark acts as like a true damage. It just bypasses everything. Oh, this is gonna be a long battle. I think we're gonna not die super fast, although by round 6 usually the damage starts ramping up from the enemy team. There's no way we're gonna have enough time. Even if Yormtum can pick apart one target at a time, don't think that's gonna happen. And maybe we just had some really bad RNG right there. with like where the healing curse landed. Yeah, Yormtum's damage is kind of shitty. The sad part is there's no even like forfeit button in these game modes too, so you're forced to sit here and watch yourself lose because you know you don't have the damage to actually win. I'll be surprised if we even kill one target, to be honest. One target would be a huge victory, I guess. Yeah, Yormtum's damage is not that great. I'm sure Antlers Cane would probably be a much better choice here overall. Maybe even on the Vulcan. Yeah, I think we have to run that curse removal on everybody. But even then, it happens in the middle of a round, so it's not like we can prevent it, I don't think. Granted, there's no crowd control from the looks of it, so having crowd control purify is pretty much useless. Yeah, we're not even going to take out a single target. Natalia is by far the tankiest hero in the entire game. I wish they could just give her a tank shield title or something like that as like tankiest hero known to mankind, because that's essentially what she is. They can also do damage, and even there, that was probably the biggest hit we've ever seen. Didn't even kill our hero. Yeah, Vulcan, one active and he still got like pretty dang close. So yeah, let's go back and see what is up. So I guess maybe in this situation, Unbending Will is not going to work anyway, but I think maybe just going for Control Purify or the Mark Purify might be the way on everybody. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. And then, of course, we got our Queen as well. Let's give it another shot. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, maybe I need to put Vulcan in the front row. I think that only hits the back row. So maybe we need to do something like this. I'm going to go for more healing. Not crowd control. If we wanted crowd control, we'd run Betty. Let's see how this goes. Do a little speed up trick here. And yeah, I think the healing curse only goes to the back row. So this might keep them safe, even though they might take some extra hits. I don't know. We do have some extra healing from Scarlet Queen's Court, which is nice. If she survives. We do have shielding. Man, Hyperspace on Ilamok would probably be really great here, but we could run him instead of Queen. I don't know. We just need our Vulcan to survive. If our Vulcan survives, we're perfectly fine. We got the burn going out from Eos, which is important. I don't think the burn Phoenix stack went to our Vulcan, which is not a good look for us. Not at all. We are doing a decent amount of damage. One thing I did notice, though, when I was watching back our video the other day, when the enemies die, they seem to heal their allies, much like Belrain does when she dies. Kind of interesting to see how this is going to turn out. We definitely have the survivability, and maybe we could run some of our heroes like Eos and Asmodel and even Natalia a little more offensive. We're starting to finally put a dent in them with our Vulcan. It's definitely going to go to the late rounds, though. Did lose the Asmodel, which is kind of expected. So we are going to lose back row heroes. Alright, this round's going to be a big active from Vulcan. Come on. Yes. So you see right there, they took damage and then they healed back. That's from one of the enemies dying. And then they heal the rest of the allies that are up. Not the best for us. We get another kill in round 8. Maybe 2 kills. That would be perfect, really. Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe 3 kills. Not quite. They got a big heal back. So it's definitely possible. And I think the way that little change we made by putting them in the front is good. Now, we do have the big ultimate right here. The big active skill. Did a lot of damage. Wasn't quite enough. Hopefully we can kill both of them in the same round. They don't heal. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Now, we're not going to get a new record high or anything here. But my hope is we just clear it. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. So they're definitely hitting much harder here, and I'm hoping the queen being able to provide some additional healing that's not gigantic, that might also offset some of those healing curses and not one-shot our heroes, is the play. The boss noticeably does a lot more damage, though. Like, we are actually relying on some of these shields to keep us alive at this point. That's like shooting a rocket into a titanium wall and not like barely making a dent where it impacted. Holy cow. Vulcan is barely scratching these enemies, and yeah, I think honestly we got to get an upgraded Antlers Cane. I think that's going to be the only way we have a potential chance to win this guy right here, because this is sketchy. Okay, that was a little bit better there. The round 1 actives are never great on Vulcan because he needs time to build up those stacks. And if he doesn't have stacks, his damage is going to be kind of doo-doo. It is kind of scary losing the Yorm Tum already, but maybe we needed to run Unbending Will on him and not Balance Strike. We just need to survive to like round 8 and 9. Oh wait, Vulcan's actually got his big active skill right here. That was pretty significant. So we might get 2 of these. Maybe a second one in round like 11 or 12. Again, we just got to survive to it to get these resources. I don't even care about the leaderboard at this point. I just want to clear these out, especially since we dropped the ball. And I think we're only on 8 right now because we missed one of our attempts was wasted. So good damage. The boss is going to be the biggest issue without the Lord of Fear Aspen, though. Single target damage is definitely going to be our weak point right now. Especially considering once we start killing some of these smaller minions, they're going to start healing him back to full yet again. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we have the damage even on an account like ours, which is nuts to think. And yeah, I don't think we can afford to go like full Demon Bell strategy or anything like that. All right, round 9. We got another active skill coming from Vulcan. Takes out one target, basically heals up the boss back to full though. Holy cow. Oh, next round though, if he gets an active skill, you see that nice little glow on Vulcan. That means big damage is potentially coming, and I'm hoping he can take like 2 or 3 targets out at the same time, and then we can focus on just the boss. Oh no, we're going to round 11, but we should have a ton of stacks built up. Like the max stats, right? Or max stacks. Oh my gosh, it still felt like we just tickled them. And that's probably because we've lost all the power of our melodic strings at this point. Whereas if we had Antlers Cane, we would be continuing to ramp up. So yeah, I think we have to change Antlers Cane, and I think we need to go Unbending Will back on Yorm Tum, and then maybe tomorrow we can get this done. Maybe. I can't see us winning this in 2 rounds. I can't see us even killing multiple targets. Although that was a really good active skill. We might kill like the minions, but there's absolutely no way we have the damage for the boss at this point, especially since we have one last active skill. Doesn't matter how powerful he is. It's not this powerful. Well, I mean, dang, if that was surprisingly close. Surprisingly close. So we'll have to come back. We'll have to try it on other days as well. There's no way our second teams can do anything to that. All right, so we got to do 8, 9, and 10 still. My goodness, this has actually turned into a crazy challenge. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys next time.